It's a very deprived, so to speak, area. It has very few employers, so the scope for anyone to look for work is strictly limited in that area. The expectation being then that young people particularly will leave that area to find work. The need was identified to come together in that area to provide support from the agencies that are currently working with young people anyway, but not actually in the community. So instead of young people coming to us, then we go to them in the community to offer the same services, but all in one place.
My name is Owen Roberts. I'm Youth Information Advice and Guidance Development Worker for Just Ask Plus.
Hi, I'm Gemma Shaw and I'm the Employment Training Worker for Just Ask Plus.
I'm Kath Daly. I work for Job Centre Plus. I'm the Employer Advisor covering Bridgend and Maesteg.
Families First programme is a Welsh Government funded programme. It funds Just Ask Plus and the work that we do with young people aged 16 to 25. The programme is designed to work with children, young people and families and provide basic and traditional support and a holistic wraparound approach from all services. And the outcomes that we work towards are those of improving opportunities for employment, education and training, as well as allowing young people, children and families to achieve their potential, especially those that are at risk of poverty. And that's an agenda that sort of very much we're working towards within the work club as well, you know, and Families First is obviously playing a big part in that.
My name is Matthew Rowlands. I'm a youth development worker in Caira. The work club started as we identified in the community that a lot of young people weren't accessing the job centre, which is in Maesteg. They weren't getting the support that they needed in order to look for jobs and access any training that's available, and basically get the support in terms of CV writing, applications, and anything else that they needed, for instance, building their confidence and their social skills and so on. The agencies that were going to really take on with a lead involved with it was obviously ourselves as Noddfa, being the host venue for it. Just Ask as a project, Careers Wales, the Job Centre, and then a couple of other agencies would link in as best they could.
In Pyle and Porthcawl and have seen some fantastic results for young people. It was decided that that model would be the one to replicate. Young people aged 18 to 24 that sign with the job centre advisor attends the work club, and the young people actually sign at the work club and then are able to access the services that are there. Those services provided by Just Ask Plus through employment training support, as well as Careers Wales, providing support for young people to gain access to knowledge of jobs and employment and training opportunities.
When people attend work clubs, it's a very informal environment. It's a very welcoming setting. They'll be greeted with smiles, hellos, how are yous, and we just like to get to know the young people, what it is that they're interested in doing. And from that then we can identify the need for any training to gain qualifications in order to progress, whether they want to go back to college, higher education or employment. So with the knowledge that we have as youth workers, job centre advisors and Careers Wales, we're able to offer them that knowledge of jobs within the area. So it's all down to the individual. Whatever needs they have, we will do our best to deliver that service to fulfil those needs.
I think I've been referred to it for about a month now, so this is my 4th week here, I think so it's not bad. 4 weeks, I think I've achieved quite a bit. Originally I didn't have anything on my CV other than my experience of working in Amazon, and I'd done a little bit of work experience myself. But since coming here, I've been put on to volunteering in 10 of us, which I've loved every minute of. I only started 2 weeks ago, and if I could do more there I would, honestly. It's such a lovely place. And I've done my first aid course to add as well, and I've got my certificate downstairs for that, just received it. And now I got the experience of, they sent me to Barbo, and I might be going to India for a month. So to do work experience in a children's orphanage, so quite a bit. From just coming here for 4 weeks, and I would never have imagined to do anything like that.
What's been great about the work club is that young people have now seen a service in their own community that they can access, that they feel has been put there to support them.
It's such a relaxed environment. Everyone here is so friendly, they're so welcoming, and it's like they're working for you. They want you to do well, they want you to exceed.
Well, the job centre taught me about it first of all, because I was currently with the job centre. And then me and my friend came up here then, and I was there for a couple of weeks. And they were all giving me help. If I needed help with application forms or needed to check them over before I sent them, they would help me. And they've been getting me on courses as well, like I've got my certificate now for the food and hygiene course. Before, I wasn't doing much, so that's why I didn't have confidence to go out of Caira to go different places. But now I've got a job done, I am willing to go other places to look for jobs.
It's about taking the services to the community so that we're not asking them to leave their territory, if you like, where they're comfortable, where they are obviously familiar with each other. So we're talking to a group of people who support each other, and the idea being that all the services come together in one place. It's all encapsulated in one building where they can access all that they need to fulfil their job search need and to have the support of the agencies present to take them forward in their job search.
Relationships are built when we communicate effectively between myself and the young people who attend work clubs. When that trust is built, they're happy to pick up the phone or come and meet me for a one-to-one for a coffee and have a discussion about what's going on. I have text messages sent to my work's mobile to say how grateful they are from the support that they've had and how they feel they're moving forward in their lives, which is very satisfying from a youth worker's perspective.
My vision for this work club is that it continues long term, that the partners that have become involved stay involved, that the collaborative working that has gone in terms of establishing it keeps on going on, and that maybe even expands to offer more opportunities. The work club has been of such benefit to the youngsters that without it, they wouldn't have got some of the outcomes that they've got, basically.